What up, guys? It's your boy LerdyWise back here again with another video. This time we're going to be doing a Nickelodeon tier list. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you care to know when I upload a video, please hit the notification bell as well. And leave your boy a like, alright? Appreciate you. I grew up with a lot of Nick, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, all those channels growing up, especially during those early 2000s, like late 90s, early 2000s. Just A plus S tier type TV shows, keep you entertained for hours. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember if did I do a Cartoon Network one for the channel? I'm so lost, but I know I did the Ooh Foo Foo for Cartoon Network shows, and I had to take Courage the Cowardly Dog right out of there because I just already knew it was just gonna slaughter it. That's like my favorite Cartoon Network show of all time. I think I said I wanted to do a Nickelodeon tier list, so we're gonna get to it. And this tier list that I found, it has like 189, so I know there's gonna be mad shows I did not watch or didn't care to watch, and there's gonna be mad ones that I do. It's gonna be kind of hard. So let me check this real quick. There's SA, and then there's like you haven't watched before or you slightly remember. So it's got good categories and stuff, or it's got good ranking sets, and there's plenty of shows for me to choose from. So you know what I said, Nickelodeon has some bangers, man. Nickelodeon has some bangers. So let's get to this tier list and see what we ranking, man. All right, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I need a Cartoon Network show similar to this. That'd be on point. In case y'all want to know what I'm smacking on, these hoes go so hard. I need to do like a candy tier list too, but I haven't had like every candy. But I feel like I've had a decent amount of candy where I can make a candy tier list as well. Let's see, it has this S, A, B, C, D, F. Barely remember watching it and never saw unfamiliar with. So we got some good categories to work with. First, we got Invader Zim. Invader Zim is probably A tier. I need to like rewatch it. It's one of those shows I definitely need to rewatch. But I know when it came on, I always sat there and watched. But it's definitely like A tier for me. Rusty Rivets, don't know what that is. Action League Now, this is one of those early 2000s. I'd probably put this in maybe C. I feel like, yeah, when it came on, I watched it. It was entertaining, but it just wasn't for me. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of like claymation, stop animation, stuff like that. But I don't know, that show it didn't hit for me like that. It was cool, but it felt like one of those really like silly shows that I don't know, it just didn't resonate with me very well. Tyler Perry got a Disney Channel show? Young Dylan, never heard of it. School of Rock, never saw. Can't give no judgment. Nella, never saw. Kipper, I remember Kipper. Do I remember it like that? It'd probably be like C, maybe high D. It's one of those shows that came on like when I was younger, but it was one of those, I think it was on Nick Jr., right? It was one of those Nick Jr. shows that like, it came on, maybe you watched it, but you was really looking for like Dora, Little Bill, you know what I mean? You weren't looking for Kipper. Rocket Power, that is definitely A, S? I want to say A. Definitely one of them shows that like got you into like the extreme sports and stuff like that. But I know I used to play that one game. What was it like? Beach Bandits? Rocket Power Beach Bandits? I think that was the name of it. I can't remember if I beat that game. I think I did. Excuse me. I think I beat it. But I remember that being fun. It was like kind of like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but it had like a story to it. What is this? 100 Deeds for Indy McDough? I don't know what that is. Unicorn Kitty, never heard of it. Do they have both versions of Rugrats on here, or is it just that? Is that supposed to be okay? They got both versions. I haven't seen the 3D version, so I can't give it a fair ranking. If I did, I'd probably give it something higher than the rest of these shows, but I've never seen the 3D one. All Grown Up gets like a B for me. I didn't really care to see them have grown up, but it was nice to see it though. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, ooh, but I wasn't mad at them for like growing them up a bit. Kablam is like a maybe like a high C. It's kind of in the same league as Action League. It's kind of in the same league as Action League. It was just like one of them shows like, yeah, it came on, but I don't know. It just didn't resonate for me like I guess it should have, but it just wasn't for me. Drake and Josh, that's S tier for me. That's an S tier show. Fucking hilarious. That theme song. If you open up your mind, see what's inside. It's gonna take some time to realize. Like, I think Drake was on that shit, boy. That boy was singing. That white boy can sing. I feel like I've heard of Kid Danger, but I didn't really watch it. I feel like I've heard of it, but didn't watch it. Peppa Pig, remember it, but didn't like. I don't know. I'm just gonna say never really watched. I never really watched Peppa Pig. I know what it is, but I never watched it. Pig, Goat, Banana, Cricket. Oh, I definitely don't know what that is. Legends of the Hidden Temple. That could go B tier for me. Maybe like low B tier. It was like, one of those reality, you know what I'm saying, game shows and stuff like that. I know a lot of people would probably put that as like S or A or something like that. But again, I feel like it was something that like definitely, I mean, obviously it came on, but I didn't just always watch. Cool or whatever, but I just didn't always watch it. Respect it for like giving kids the opportunity to have their own game show, but it just wasn't something I just like watched all the time. But I respect it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a kids game show. Like you got to give it some respect for that. Harvey Beaks, have no idea what that is. Patrick Show, never watched it. Can't even really say anything about it. If I did watch it, maybe I'd have a good rating for it. But for the most part, it's in an instance of like you knew about it, but you didn't watch it. It was past, that came out past my time. Rupert, I remember Rupert, but I can't give it a fair judgment. I remember it, but I couldn't even tell you a single episode of what happened. I couldn't tell you. Fairly Odd Parents, that's S tier for me, for sure. Timmy is an average kid that no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him the man. Like, who up do in his room? yeah, you already know it, boy. I'm telling you, boy, if I had little fairy godparents, nigga, I'd be wishing for a lot of shit, nigga. Niggas was saying in the rules you couldn't wish for money, but boy, there was some ways around them rules to get you away, boy. I'd wish for the best lemonade in the world or some shit, and I'd have a bomb-ass lemonade stand. You can't stop me from wishing for some good lemonade. You definitely can't stop me from selling it. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was talking about wishing for riches, nigga. You can wish for the best business in the world. Was that in the rules? You can't wish for a top-notch business? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. There was ways around them rule books. David the Gnome, never heard of it. What is this? Beat Band on Neat? Never heard of that. The Thundermans, I remember it, but I didn't really watch it. That's kind of one of those past my time. But I've definitely seen like a few episodes of it, but just never, you know what I mean? Figure It Out. I feel like I remember that, but I definitely didn't watch it. Pinky Dinky Doo, no clue. Planet Sheen, that probably gets like a C. I definitely remember it, and I definitely watched a few episodes, but it was one of those spinoffs that just didn't work. It didn't work. Lil Bill, that gets like an A tier for me. I fuck with Lil Bill heavy. You know what I'm saying? Lil Bill was, yeah. When it came to Nick Jr., if that's all I have in the morning, I woke up early, and obviously the more, I ain't gonna say teen, but pre-teen Nickelodeon shows before those came on, and you had Nick Jr., bro, it was Lil Bill, Dorothy Explorer, it was Blue's Clues, like, them be the shows you watch on some Nick Jr. SpongeBob SquarePants, that's an easy S tier. That's probably the top Nickelodeon show, to be honest with you. Getting lower as the seasons go on, because don't get me wrong, I understand, you know what I'm saying? Shit, like, it's like Mario, it's like Zelda, it's like fucking Sonic. When you get a franchise and you get a mascot that transcends decades, I can't blame you for milking that, bro. That's why SpongeBob has been around so long, bro. It's just he just resonates with every decade, every generation that comes out. He just resonates. I'ma always say seasons 1 through maybe like 4 or 5 are just S tier, top tier, just perfect cartoon content. You know what I'm saying? But after that, it gets a little wonky for me. I know I've seen some of the newer episodes, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on in Bikini Bottom? Like, don't get me wrong, but Krusty Krab pizza, nigga, come on, Jellyfish Fields, man, like, come on, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Early season SpongeBob, man, the Krabby Patty episode where Squidward finally eats it, man, come on, man, that's top tier content. Cartoon content, man. Top tier, man. For real. Peter the Rabbit, I feel like I remember that, but I did not watch it. The Electric Company, I have no idea what that is. Contact, I have no idea what that is. The Backyardigans, I remember it, but barely watched it. Fanboy and Chum Chum, that probably gets like an F, maybe a D. That was a show that didn't resonate for me. I definitely remember it, but it didn't resonate for me. Sesame Street, I didn't even know Sesame Street was on Nickelodeon for a time and period. He actually said that up here. In here, he was like, yeah, Sesame Street aired on an old Nickelodeon channel named Noggin. I did not know that, but it is what it is. Wild Thorn, why does he have season 3? Wild Thornberries, that gets like an A. Yeah, definitely above Rocket Power. Yeah, I'll say above Rocket Power. Yeah, I'll do that. I didn't even know Looney Tunes was on Nickelodeon, but damn. So Looney Tunes has been everywhere besides Disney, huh? Yeah. Looney Tunes has been everywhere besides Disney, because Looney Tunes was definitely on Cartoon Network for sure. I didn't even really know it was on. Okay, if we talking about the old Looney Tunes show, like low cap, that's A to S tier for sure. Old Looney Tunes pops. I have no idea what is this, like Beaverton, or some shit. I have no idea what that is. Legend of Korra, that gets like an A tier for me. I had watched that like in an entirety. Maybe like 2 to 3 years ago, because I was just like binging a whole bunch of stuff I've never watched like completely all the way through. And Legend of Korra is actually really good. I actually like that. It's nice to see it's nice to have seen the progression of, you know, where bending has transformed and stuff like that, because you end up having the metal bending. People become more familiar with using bending lightning and shit like that. What else? It was like another bending form that came out in that Korra that I was just like, oh shit, they started doing that now or whatever, but I can't remember. But I was like, oh, it's nice to see them actually end up using the bending in different forms and stuff, instead of just like for fighting and shit like that. Like people was actually running city. Like you just had normal people that were bending, and it was like their job to bend. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was really cool. Are You Afraid of the Dark? That probably gets like a B tier for me. Maybe like a high C. I don't remember a lot of episodes, but I do remember that being like, you know, it was like Goosebumps. You know what I'm saying? It was like the Goosebumps. But hold on, was Goosebumps on Nickelodeon? I don't see it on the list. Yeah, I don't see it on here, but because there was a Goosebumps show, right? But I can't remember what channel it was on. Was that on? That wasn't on Cartoon Network, was it? Anyway, that was like Nickelodeon's version of Goosebumps, and the Goosebumps show was pretty cool, so it's not bad. Cat Dog, that gets like an A tier for me, for sure. Maybe after Rocket Power. I'll focus with some Cat Dog. Cat Dog was cool. Robot and Monster, that's some new stuff I don't know. True Jackson VP. Was that? That is Keke Palmer. I remember it, but I don't think I watched it like that. True Jackson VP. I remember it, but I don't remember watching it like that. That's something I'm gonna have to go back and visit. I'll give it barely remember, but I remember it, but I don't think I watched anything from it. Jack's Big, I have no idea what that is. Tough Puffy, I'd probably give like a D. Maybe like a low C, somewhere in there. I feel like I watched a few episodes, but it was just one of those shows that didn't resonate for me. How to Rock, have no idea what that is. Max and Ruby actually gets like a B for me. I actually fuck with like Max and Ruby. That was a good little show. That was a good little Nick Jr. show for sure. Max was just that boy Max was a demon, bro. He's just doing shit, and didn't even know how to say like a lot of words. Just be doing shit. Oh my god. But Ugly Martians, that probably gets like a C. It was cool. I'd give it more than like Planet Sheen. You know what I'm saying? But it was alright. Welcome Wayne. Welcome to the Wayne. I have no idea what that is. Welcome Freshman. Have no idea what that is. Team Umizoomi. Have no idea what that is. Nick Jr. Blues Room. That's some past my time. I don't know what that is. Rugrats. That's S tier. That's easy. That's easy S tier. Rugrats. Jimmy Neutron. That's easy S tier. Come on, bro. You already know what it is, bro. That's my boy Jimmy Neutron. That's probably actually my favorite Nickelodeon show, to be honest with you. It's Jimmy Neutron with a superpowered mind, a mechanical canine. He rescues the day from pure destruction. This is the theme song of Jimmy Neutron. That's probably like my favorite. Oh, that? Oh, that's S tier. Uh, uh, uh. All that, all that. Come on, man. Today's special. Never heard of that actually, and that was probably during my time. Carly, come on, man. Come on, man. She was just on the Kai stream, man. Come on, that's S tier, man. Come on, Carly, man. Carly, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Nigga used to have a little crush on Jeanette McCurdy, you know what I'm saying? 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 Little Sam, you know what I mean? She fuck with the niggas too. You know she fuck with the niggas. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jeanette McCarty, man. You know what I'm saying? She fuck with the niggas. This is that new Blues Clues. I cannot speak on it, but I'd give it like a higher tier than most of these other shows, no cap. Even if I've never seen it, I'd give it a. What is this? I hate when these pictures don't like give the name. Like I don't know what the show is. I have no. Leave it in the comments. I have no idea. Hey Arnold, come on man. Come on man. That's S tier man. Come on. Hey Arnold used to give you life lessons, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hey Arnold gave you life lessons, bro. Real talk. Real talk. Go back and watch some Hey Arnold, bro. Life lessons learned in that shit, bro. Some real shit to grow you up, bro. Pocoyo? I have no idea. Henry Danger? Henry Danger, I've never really watched, but from the few episodes I've seen, I feel like I would give that like a nice C. Like a nice C, maybe a low B. I feel like I would have fucked with that show if it came out more during when I was a kid. I feel like I would have fucked with that show heavy. Kung Fu Panda Legends, Legends of Awesomeness. I give that like a B because it's nice for them to have, you know, continued off of the movies and actually, you know, gave us some extra content from that series. Because I fuck with Kung Fu Panda. That's a good movie series in my opinion. Jack Black did his thing on that. I have Kappa Mickey. I have no idea what that is. Dora came out with like an actual well, she is a cartoon. And then she came out with the IRL, the live action stuff. But she actually had another. I have no idea. Tiny Toon Adventures, that actually gets an A, if not S. But it's see up there with the Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes don't miss, bro. It'll be S tier if I wasn't iffy about it being like Nickelodeon. You get what I'm saying? Like we talking about Looney Tunes, Tiny Toons standing by itself, being on like some type of WB network. Oh, that's easy S tier. But as far as Nickelodeon, you know what I mean? I have to give it an A because I do not remember it being on Nickelodeon like that. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Olivia, I have no idea what that is. Keenan and Kel, that's an easy S tier, man. That's an easy S tier. Before Drake and Josh or after Drake and Josh? Before Drake and Josh. Because it came before Drake and Josh. So I got to give it that. You can't do that on television. Never heard of it. Can't give it anything. Clarissa Explains It All. I feel like I remember it, but I didn't watch it, so I can't really give a fair judgment. Wow Wubsy. Have no idea. Just Jordan probably gets like a high B. That probably gets like a high B. I feel like it was cool, but it wasn't Lil Romeo show. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a Lil Romeo show. Avatar, come on, bro. That's an easy S. Come on. Go on ahead and put it up there. Probably behind SpongeBob. Go on ahead and put it up there. Avatar The Last Airbender, bro. You talking about a complete story, books, just hardcore anime action type shit. An anime that isn't really like considered an anime because it was a cartoon, but it had like a hard ass storyline. Come on, man. Avatar Last Airbender, bro. Come on. Bella and the Bulldogs. Having no clue what that is. I remember this. I don't know what the name of this show is, but I remember this face looks so familiar, but this I throw into I remember, but I barely watched it type shit. I feel like that face looks so familiar. Bubble Guppies, no idea. Dora the Explorer, come on, bro. That's A tier. That's easy A tier. Do you see the book? There it is. Come on, bro. That help you get that. Come on, bro. That help you get your attention span together, bro. It help you understand where. Come on, bro. Use your perception. Look. Use your eyes, bro. Where do you see the book? Where do you see this? Where do you see Swiper the Swiper, bro? Where do you see Swiper the Swiper? You see his tail over there? Come on, bro. That help you get your shit together. Get your. Oh, I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Dora the Explorer, man. Come on, bro. They get your attention span up, bruh. React to that. I have no idea what that is. It's gonna be so many never saw. My Dad the Rockstar. That sounds familiar, but I never watched it. Oh, Winx Club. I remember it, but didn't watch it as much. I do remember that though. Corn and Peg, have no idea. This is that miraculous ladybug. I feel like I've seen this more on Netflix than I have on Nickelodeon. I have no idea what goes on in it. I just know some kids love that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Pinwheel. Looks familiar, but I can't say I've watched it. Looks familiar, but I can't. Maisie, remember it, but didn't really watch too much of it. So that goes there. Noozles. Noozles. Have no idea. Meow Kalon. Have no idea. Nickelodeon Guts sounds familiar, but have no idea. Blaze something. Have no idea. This is the Fred show. That shit can go dead last. I'm sorry. I felt like Fred was the most annoying motherfucker I've ever seen. Shout out to him for using whatever it was to help him. You know what I'm saying? He got mad. I'm pretty sure he got mad money off of it, royalties, whatever. But I thought Fred was the most annoying motherfucker I've ever. That can go lowest tier possible. I just did not fuck with him. The Busy World of Richard Ska. I don't know what the rest of that is, but never heard of you. Welcome to the Loud House. I definitely remember the main character, but I never watched it. So this goes into that remember, but I didn't watch type shit. So, you know what I mean? I just felt like I've seen his character around more than I've actually seen his show. So there's that. What is this? Did Angelica get her own show? Because that's Angelica, that's Susie. Did Angelica get her own show? I didn't know that shit. Never seen. Angela Anaconda, remember it, but I barely watched it type vibes. And if I did have to say, it probably was something I did not care for like that. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it was just like the animation and stuff. It was like she had this big head and then it was like white and black with color mixed in. It just, I don't know. It looked ugly to me. I just didn't care for it. Oh, Franklin actually got like a second show? Or are they considering that the Franklin show? Let me search through real quick. Let me make sure. If they considering that as the entirety of the Franklin show, then I'll give Franklin like a nice B. I'll fuck with Franklin the Turtle, but he definitely gets like a B or something like that. But that looks like some new 3D stuff. So if they came out with like a remix or a remake of that stuff, I do not know about that, but I definitely remember the older show with the regular animation. And I used to watch that as well. Let's see. Ren and Stimpy probably gets like a nice A. I don't remember a lot, but I fuck with Ren and Stimpy more than a lot of these other ones. I ain't gonna lie to you. Especially all these ones down here. Tiny Planets, have no idea. Madagascar Penguins, that actually gets like a high B. That was actually a pretty good show. Not before All Grown Up. But yeah, I definitely give it, let's move Panda up a bit. But I definitely give it before all this other stuff. For sure. The Woobulous World of Dr. Seuss. Never heard of it. Danny Phantom, easy S tier. Easy S tier. He's gonna catch 'em all cause he's Danny Phantom. Gonna catch 'em all cause he's Danny Phantom. Come on, bro. All Real Monsters, that gets like an A for me. I feel like I fucked with it, but I didn't watch it as much as my S tier. Like I would watch it, but I would definitely watch S tier completely over All Real Monsters. You could put Invader Zim over those. Actually, Invader Zim should lead the pack, to be honest with you. And Legend of Korra should come second. Wild Thornberry should go third. It should be like this. Yeah. And then I'd put Cat Dogs above all this right here. Yeah, for sure. That feels good. I have no idea what that is. Something After My Time. Sanjay and Craig. That sounds familiar, but I've never watched it. That sounds familiar, but I've never watched it. I have no idea what this is. That looks like Zero Things High School, but I'd imagine it's probably like 10 or 100 Things High School. Have no clue. Nick Jr., Blue's Clues. Come on, bro. That's S tier. That's easy S tier, bro. That's easy S tier. After, yeah, it'd probably be low just because it's made more for the younger crowd. But, you know what I'm saying? If we had a Nick Jr. tier list, you know what I'm saying? Blue's Clues is number one. I ain't gonna even cap to you. I'm not gonna even cap to you, bro. Blue's Clues was the shit. Hey Dougie. You know, I Dougie. I Dougie. I Dougie. I Dougie. I Dougie. Come on now. Don't know what you are though. Tack, I feel like that gets like a C plus. I need to replay the game. I never beat the game, so it's probably somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying? Nice little C tier or some shit like that. I feel like how many seasons did they have? Like maybe like 2 seasons or something. It just didn't resonate like that. So you know what I mean? But you know, I give them points for trying. Eureka's Castle. Never heard of it. Bunsen and the Beast or something like that. Never heard of it. Alvin and the Chipmunks. I'm pretty sure there's like 10 billion Alvin and the Chipmunks shows. So never heard of this one. So I can't give you a fair judge. Tickety Talk. Never heard of you. What is this? Mighty B. I feel like that's a C tier for me. I feel like if it came on and that was like the only thing on TV, I'd watch it, but I'd skip it if need be. Sesame Street. Again, I did not know you was on Nickelodeon like that, so I can't really give you a fair judge. But if this was some other PBS tier list or something like that, you'd probably get mad points or some shit. Gabba Gabba, I know what you are. I'm gonna put you in the remember, but I didn't really watch you tier, because it's like, I didn't really watch you. You know what I'm saying? I knew what you were, but I didn't really watch you. Nickelodeon had a Charlie Brown series? Again, didn't watch it, didn't even know you existed. Power Rangers Samurai? I'll give you, like, I remember, but I barely watched. And if I do, I'm gonna definitely give you, like, come on, Rupert, move your ass back. To be honest with you, you can go back here, because I imagine True Jackson would be above you, Winx would be above you, you know what I'm saying? But I remember you, but I didn't really watch you like that. If we rank in Power Rangers, and I know, you know, Japanese or, you know what I'm saying, the Asian Power Rangers, they got way more than what we got in America. And I know America took clips from Japan and stuff like that to make their show and stuff like that. So I know how all that goes, because my homie, shout out to Baki, you know what I'm saying, go check out his TikTok. He gives you some good in-depth, what is it, Zoo Ranger and shit like that. He gives you some good in-depth information about that show. Shout out to him. If you talk about Power Rangers, nigga, Dino Thunder, nigga. Dino Thunder, SPD, nigga. Mighty Morphin, nigga. Come on, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Dino Dan, never heard of you. I have no idea what this next one is, so you're already going there. Naked Brothers Band, I remember you, but I never watched you, didn't really care for you, so I'm just gonna put you there. This new Ninja Turtles, I feel like I've seen like a few episodes, but it's one of those barely remember it, but I watched it a bit kind of vibes. Nick News, okay. I have no idea. Amanda Show, that's an easy S tier for me, because Amanda, she rocked that shit. That's an S tier. I'd put it after all this. Yeah, for sure. But it's S tier for sure. Rabbids Invasion, I'd imagine that's from the Rabbids or whatever that shit is called. Ned's Declassified, that's S tier, man. Come on, man. That's S tier, man. That's easy S tier, man. Come on. Yeah, I'd put that, damn, above all that. Nah. Above iCarly? Yeah. I'd put it above iCarly. I'd put it above Amanda Show, too. That's just because, like, I don't know. It was something about Ned's Declassified that just hit. It just hit. It was just a good show. That was a good show. Tweenies, I have no idea what that is. Ryan's Mystery Playdate, have no idea. Backyardigans, I definitely remember this show, and I definitely watched a few episodes, but that's definitely like a C, yeah, like a high C. You know what I mean? It didn't really resonate for me like that, but it is what it is. Oswald, no idea. Little Bear, that gets like maybe like a high B to like low A. Yeah, like a high B. I fuck with Little Bear. Little Bear was cool. The fuck is ATV? Have no idea. Abby and Hatcher, have no idea. Wonder Pets, have no idea. Whatever this is, have no idea. Bob the Builder, I'd give that like a nice B. I B for Bob, man. I give it a nice B. Maybe like low B. It was cool, but maybe even like a high C. But I'll give it a B, because I'd probably watch it over all these other shows below it. So I'll give it like a nice B. Victorious, I remember it, but never really watched it, so it kind of goes in this category. Like, I remember it, but I wasn't really watching it like that. You know what I'm saying? Teenage Robot, I think it's an A tier for me. I feel like the show could have been a little better, but it definitely gets an A for me. Not above these. Not above Dora either. Yeah, but definitely above Real Monsters, yeah. Yeah, it's nice, like a nice mid A for me. Hey Dude, I have no idea what that is. Sam and Cat, I definitely remember, but I didn't watch it like. Even though I had my crush on Jeanette McCurdy, I didn't watch it like that. So I'd put it above Victorious, and I'd put it above Power Rangers just because I would have probably watched it before, like before all those, but I didn't really watch it like that, so my mind can't really think of like episodes that really just like, oh yeah, that was the shit, you know what I mean? But if I did watch it, I'd imagine it'd be like in a nice B to A range or something like that. Summer and Shine, have no idea what you are. Lazy Town, I definitely remember that. I don't want to give it like a low tier. I feel like it'd be somewhere in the like low C to D range, but it was like, if it was on, nothing else was on, I'd probably watch an episode or two. You know what I mean? But it wasn't my go-to. I remember this, Allegra's Window. I remember this, but I don't think I watched it. So I'll throw it in that barely remember it type vibes. El Tigre, I get that like a nice B. I feel like that could have been a better show as well. So it can go in B, not above All Grown Up. I'd put Kung Fu Pandas above. Penguins, yeah. That feels right. That feels right. Wayside, never heard of it. Go Diego Go. Remember it? Didn't watch it like that because it was basically that was what, Dora's cousin or some shit like that. So it was alright, but it wasn't Dora. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Dora the Explorer. So you know what I mean? The Haunted Hathaways. That sounds familiar, but I definitely don't remember it like that. Sunny Patch Friends. Oh, Miss Spider Sunny. Oh. Damn, that kind of unlocked. that unlocked a memory. I'll put it in remember, but kind of barely watch. That definitely unlocked a memory because I do remember that Spider Lady. Damn, I remember watching the show, but I can't remember it really anything about it. But I definitely remember that. Huh? Interesting. Mr. Meaty, I'll put that in remember, but I don't. You know what I mean? I don't remember enough to like really give it a fair judge. Salute Your Shorts. Have no idea what that is. Alex Mack. My homie kind of put me back onto this. I'll put it in remember, but I can't sit here and say you know what I mean? But yeah. I can't really speak on it like that, but I do remember it. Elephant Show, have no idea what that is. I have no idea what this is. What was this show called? Muskrats or something like that? Oh, Cat Scratch. I'll put it in remember, but I don't remember enough. But I do remember Cat Scratch. 44 Cats, have no idea. I have no idea what this is. Chalk Zone gets like an easy A. I would put it in S, but yeah, maybe like here. Nah, I'd put Teenage Robot above Chalk Zone. Yeah, somewhere in there, like a mid A, like a nice mid A. Chalk Zone was in, and I like that they had like a. No, she wasn't. Was she black? Was Rudy's homegirl, was she black? She was like black and Mexican or something like that. Like she was like black and Spanish or something like that. Something like that. I thought that was cool. 64 Zoolane, have no idea. Cousin Skeeter gets like a nice B. That gets like a nice B. To be honest with you, Just Jordan needs to go back quite a bit actually. But I wouldn't put Little Bear above Grown Ups. I definitely wouldn't put it above Panda. I'd put it above Penguins of Madagascar. Franklin and Little Bear kind of go hand in hand. They were kind of like the same show, just different animals. Like, yeah, that feels right. That feels right. All Grown Up would definitely be the top of the B list. The Adventures of the Little Koala, have no idea what that is. Adventures of Pete and Pete, I feel like I remember it, but I don't. I have no idea. So that. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. That's S tier. That's S tier, brother. Come on, bruh. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. Come on, bruh. Oh my God, that's S tier. That's S tier. Are You Smart? That's where Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader came from. I didn't know it came from Nickelodeon. I thought that was kind of like some ABC or CBS show or some shit. So I'm gonna put that in like Never Saw, but. Okay, that kind of makes more sense. Baby Shark Big Show or something. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what this show is. Butter Bean Cafe. I have no idea what that show is. Angry Beavers probably gets like a nice B to A. I feel like I fucked with it, but it's just one of those. You know what I mean? It goes somewhere like mid B. Rocco's Modern Life. Rocco's Modern Life. Yeah, okay. Low A. I feel like it was above Ren and Stimpy, above Little Bill, above Real Monsters, but not above Chalk Zone for sure. Okay. Yeah, that feels about right. Like a low A. Top Wings. Have no idea. Doug, that's an easy S tier, bro. Whoa, boy, that boy Doug. Big Time Rush. Never really watched you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Didn't care for you when you came on. Me personally, when it came down to IRL shows, if you wasn't Drake and Josh or Nez Declassified, I really wasn't watching live action shows with the dude being the main character. I know I put Victorious as in never really saw or whatever or barely watched, but I was definitely watching iCarly, Amanda Show. Like if the female was the main character in that motherfucker, I was watching that more than I was watching, you know what I'm saying, the dudes being the main character. I'm just be honest. I feel like I remember this little hand thing, but I didn't really watch it like that, so I'm just gonna put it in never really saw. What is this? Nickelodeon Arcade. Didn't even know that existed. Monsters vs. Alien. Remember it, but never really watched it, so I can't really get out a fair judgment. This looks like Slime Time. If this is Slime Time, I think that's what it was called, right? Slime Time. That gets probably like a nice B for me. Just something to put on, watch. You know what I'm saying? People get hit with the green slime. It's, you know what I mean? It's whatever. It's whatever. Gula Gula Island. I have no idea. Oh, so they did put the original Franklin in here. I'm just blonde. Okay, so we can take that other Franklin down. I thought so. I was like, they have to have the older Franklin in here. Where did I put okay, I put it B tier. Yeah, take this one down. I have no idea what this is. I was like, they came out with a 3D version of Franklin. I never seen that shit. But the original Franklin, for sure. Camp Coral, SpongeBob Underyears. Never knew that existed. I have no idea what this is, but this looks like some secret agent family type vibes. I have no idea what that is. Miffy and Friends, I have no idea what that is. Double Dare probably is like a nice B tier for me. That probably goes like right hand in hand with Legends of the Temple. Just like something like I commend you for giving, you know, kids an opportunity to have their own type of game show, but I just I didn't care for game shows like that back then. If there's any game show that I really cared for back when I was a kid, it was that fucking it was that grocery store one, but that shit was on like an adult channel. But that grocery store one where like you had the cart and you go fill that hoe up and you like that. Now that show hit. Me and my mom used to watch that show all the time. The new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I remember this. I'd give this probably like a nice low A. Like a nice low A. Only because I scarcely remember it, and you know what I mean. But it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I'm gonna give it mad points because like it was Ninja Turtles, bro. Come on, bro. What the hell is this? I have no idea what that is. So never seen Unfabulous. I remember it, but I didn't really watch it. So you go into that barely watched it type vibes. Buckets and Skinner Epic Adventures. Don't know. I didn't even know Teletubbies was on Nickelodeon. So like I said, if this was a PBS tier list, you might be like a nice B. But I didn't really care for Teletubbies like that. Zoe 101, I'll actually give like a nice B. I watched a few episodes of Zoe, but it wasn't my go-to. But I fuck with a little Zoe 101. Definitely above Just Jordan. I'm sorry, but you know what they're missing, bro? They're missing the Lil Romeo show. That's an S tier for me, Lil Romeo. If we, you know, they missing that. What else are they missing? I feel like they're missing like 3 or 4 shows, to be honest with you. And I haven't. Paddington, never watched. Okay. So I like I said, look at all the shows I've never watched, or just Fred, you know, as go at the very bottom. There's a bunch of shows I've never watched, but to be honest with you, from the way they look, I would have never watched them anyway. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Let me see my S tier, Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, that's saying Fairly Odd Parents is up here. I'd put Fairly Odd Parents like after Hey Arnold. Why do I feel like they're definitely missing like 1 or 2 shows that I care for, right? Jimmy Neutron, SpongeBob, Last Airbender, Danny Phantom, Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Fairly Odd Parents, Ken, Kale, Drake and Josh, all that, Ned's, Carly and Maggie, Amanda Show, Blue's Clues, Doug, Invaders and Legend of Korra, Wild Thornberries, Rocket Power, Cat Dog, Looney Tunes. Okay. Yeah, I think they actually got everything. It just feels, it does. I mean, they obviously missing the Lil Romeo show. I don't know why that's not on her, but they definitely missing the Lil Romeo show. And that would probably be like a S tier, high A tier for sure. Damn, they literally left out Lil Romeo show. That's crazy. Teenage Mutant Turtles. Yeah, it's looking about right. It's looking about right. And I'm basing all this on like, would I actually watch it? Do I care to watch it again? Have I seen it? What have I watched a majority of episodes of? I can guarantee you I've probably seen every episode of Jimmy Neutron. I can't guarantee you I've seen every episode of SpongeBob, but because of SpongeBob's first like 3 to 4 seasons, that's just an automatic S. Like, like SpongeBob raised me. You know what I'm saying? Type vibes. Last Airbender, you got a compelling story, you got good animation, you got good characters, just a great fucking show. Danny Phantom, hard ass theme song, great story, great animation, just a great like concept, bro. A kid that can turn into a ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like great concept. Rugrats, babies that could just talk and go on their imaginative adventures. You know what I'm saying? Hey Arnold, teaching motherfucking life lessons, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kids in an urban city learning life lessons. Hey Arnold, bro. I mean, not Hey Arnold, but Fairly Odd Parents. Who doesn't wish they had the ability to make any, like, almost any wish they can? You know what I'm saying? Like, Timmy was living a childhood dream, bro. Keenan and Kel, just a classic duo. Classic duo, bro. Just hijinks, adventures, just trying to scam and get some money and do what they can. You know what I'm saying? Classic niggas, man. Come on, man. Drake and Josh, man. Two brothers from two different families that just come together and just really get into crazy hijinks and just do what they do. All that. Just a cast of just similar kids and all that. I haven't watched that documentary of the behind the whatever. I can't remember the name of it, but you know what I'm talking about. Just kids being kids, you know what I'm saying? Teenage kids being kids. Ned's Declassified, a way to understand how to get through middle school, even if it's not like your middle school or whatever. These are just things you could relate to as being a middle schooler. You know what I'm saying? iCarly literally started streaming, bro. Who do you? Come on, bro. iCarly literally is the streaming forefather or for mother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, bro. Who didn't wish they had like an imaginary beast state? Come on, bro. The Amanda Show? Come on, bro. Like that's SNL for kids. You feel me? Or I guess all that would be really SNL for kids. But you get what I'm saying. Blue's Clues, bro. It helps you learn, bro. Helps you learn. And Doug was just relatable. Doug was just a relatable guy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Look at my S tier. You know what I'm saying? Look at my A tier. Look at my B tier. Look at my C tier. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. These are fair rankings, bro. These are fair rankings. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Look at that tier list, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it, bro. That's how we do it, bro. That's how we do it, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. That's my tier list. I hope y'all really enjoyed. If you have any discrepancies, if you have any arguments, please leave it down in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And yeah, man, Nickelodeon, man. I don't think it's my number one because I think Cartoon Network is my number one channel. I fuck with Nickelodeon heavy for sure. They had some bangers. For sure, for sure. Shout out Nickelodeon, man. I understand there's a dark side to everything, but you know, shout out to Nickelodeon, man. I appreciate y'all growing up with me. I still wish I could have went to the Nickelodeon studio, got slimed at least one time. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? And man, shout out to it, man. I appreciate y'all for being an inspiration in my childhood. I appreciate y'all for being just there, you know what I'm saying? Being something I could watch, something I could dive myself into. I can expand on my imagination and really figure out my creativeness and who I am and what I like and what I like to fuck with. So shout out Nickelodeon, man. For real. Shout out Nickelodeon. If you fucks with my tier list, if you don't fuck with my tier list, you know what I'm saying? Leave a like, man. Don't leave a dislike. Please leave a comment down there somewhere for your boy. And please hit that subscribe button, man. And if you care to know when I upload a video, please hit that notification bell as well. And yeah, man, I think the next one up will be a Disney Channel tier list, which I think go hit. I think I got a good enough knowledge of Disney Channel because they had Gargoyles, they had like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. They had a lot of shit to where I felt like I could fuck with. So shout out to Disney as well. That might be the next tier list. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all taking out the time to check out my tier list. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all got, like I said, if y'all got some discrepancies, y'all got some arguments, feel free to say it, bro. Feel free to say it. Feel free to say something. It's down there. That's what the comment section is for. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. Leave a like as well. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the motherfucking channel, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We grinding out here, bruh. We grinding out here, but I do have future content for y'all. I got major announcements for y'all as well. Just give me time to be able to make them. I do want to make them properly and respectfully and stuff like that. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all taking out the time, even if it was just checking out my first. If you just skip to the end to see what my full tier list was like, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to the new subs, subscribers, likers, everybody that's in this YouTube world, and I appreciate you guys, man. I do. I really do. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. I'm out this hoe. Deuces.